Hello everybody. Today you guys are gonna get ready with me while I do my everyday makeup. It's very like no makeup look. It's very like summery, sun-kissed, sunburnt look, which I love. I want to look like I've been out by the pool all day just like tanning, and then I ran inside and we're gonna go for dinner and I just happen to look like this already. Like I look amazing. So that's why I don't have any makeup on right now. And do my lips look a little bit blue? Yeah, and I don't know why. I'm a little bit concerned. I think it actually might be my toothpaste because I have like a charcoal toothpaste that I use, but I don't know why it's leaving my lips looking a little blue. But we're gonna do our makeup and just hang out and chat. I just wanted to talk while I got ready today. And I was gonna do it on TikTok, but then I thought, you know what? YouTube. Let's get into it. Okay, the first thing, I always do this at night, so this is not part of my morning routine, but I feel like you have to know about it because that's like why I'm tan right now. So I do like self-tan myself almost every night. I use this lotion. It's just the Vanity Cream Moisturizing Cream. And then I use the Isle of Paradise drops. This one is the medium like self-tanning drops. And I use these. I use 2 drops every single night, and I combine them like with this lotion, and then I like rub it together in my palms and just like do it all over my face, my neck. I drag the rest down my arms because then I feel like I have like a tan base, especially in like the fall, spring, and winter when I'm not tan at all. Like as you can tell, I don't look tan at all right now, but this is like how I look after using self-tanning drops, so you can tell how pale I am normally. But I just like to have a little bit of like a base tan so that I look like I have some color to my face already, no matter like what makeup I put on. Then I do some chapstick every morning when I wake up. This one's from Whole Foods. It's like the Everyday Coconut. I actually really like this one because I feel like some chapsticks make me feel like I literally have drier lips after I put it on, and this one doesn't, so I put that on. And then I get into the makeup. These are my little makeup bags and they're so cute, and this is where all my makeup is in, and I just want to show them off because I just think they're really cute and I just really love them. So anyways, I can never find my makeup in here half the time because it's all just like buried underneath each other. Is this the right one? I have so many different shades of stuff and I feel like I never... Yeah, okay, wait, I think this is an old one. I have like 3 different shades of my concealer in my makeup bag at all times because I have like a summer shade and then winter shade, so I can never tell which one I'm grabbing. But this is the NARS concealer in the shade Creme Brulee, which is like my winter shade. And I'm still using my winter shade right now because I'm just not tan enough yet, even with self-tanner, to use my summer shade. I just go through and just put it all over like any little like red marks, but I don't do any like heavy concealer anywhere, and I don't really do any foundation. I don't like want a heavy base of anything. Just go through and like cover up and conceal any little like red marks that I have, like any acne that I have. I feel like I always get it on this side of my face more than this side, and I'm like, do I sleep on this side of my face maybe, and that's why I get acne on this side? I don't know. I'm just gonna go through and like cover it up. I think the reason I don't really like to wear a lot of makeup anymore, and that I always go for like a much more like no makeup look, is because I used to wear so much makeup in like high school because I felt like I had to, because I had really bad acne, and so I wanted to like cover it up obviously because I was like embarrassed, which I don't know why I was. If I could go back, I'd be like, just literally leave your skin alone and don't feel like you have to wear so much makeup just to cover stuff up. But now I feel like I want to like rebel against that, and I want to go the opposite way, and that's what I've done for the last couple of years, is just like go the complete opposite, like not wearing any makeup most days. I also gotta put some underneath my nose because I don't know why I always get so red in this area. So as you can see, I really didn't put very much on except for like a couple places that I just feel like I needed cover up. Next thing I'm gonna use is this, which I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the Saint Laurent, which is that even how you say Saint Laurent? I don't know, YSL. It's the YSL, I'm gonna say YSL. Radiant Touch like pen, and it's basically supposed to like brighten up and like conceal stuff a little bit, but mostly brighten. It's not really a concealer. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm just gonna use this underneath my eyes and like use that to brighten it up without actually using a ton of like concealer. That was a ton. That was literally a ton. Okay, we're gonna move that over to the other side. I say I don't want to use a ton, and then I'm like this isn't a makeup tutorial. I actually don't know how to do makeup. Now that we have that little bit of concealer and like brightening stuff on, we're gonna go in and we're gonna do our bronzer, which is my favorite part. So the bronzer that I'm using right now is gonna be the Charlotte Tilbury like contour wand, and this one is the fair medium shade. So it's like the, I think it's like the lighter one. Anyways, and it always gets all over every single side of this, so then when I try to like open it up to be able to squeeze more into this tube, it like gets all over your fingers. So I wipe the sides off and then like put that on my face first. I'm just gonna put a couple dots on my forehead. I just put them wherever. I don't know. I don't know if there's like actually a science to where you put them, but and then I put some on my cheeks, and then I'm not even gonna use a brush. I'm literally just gonna use my fingers because I feel like otherwise I waste all this product on a brush and I feel like it looks a little bit more natural if you rub it in with your fingers, because you can actually like, I don't know, get it in the places that you want it. I feel like it already looks so much better because it just like looks like I have way more color to my face again. And I think that's why I really love summer so much, because like I don't look like myself in the winter when I don't have any like tan, because I look so different depending on if I have a tan or not. And I feel like in the summer I can get really tan really easily, and it just like is confusing to my mind and my soul to look in the mirror in the winter and see what I look like with no tan. It just doesn't look like myself. I just look healthier in the summer, I feel like. Anyways, so I rub this in really well, and I kind of like rub it into other areas as well, just so that none of my face looks like it has like too much of the bronzer or too much of the concealer. I want it to look just like natural and like it all blends. And I feel like using my fingers works just as well as having like a beauty blender or like a brush, and I just don't really like having like different brushes and stuff that I feel like just sop up all of the product. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Next we're gonna go for some blush, which is my favorite thing ever. I actually really love this blush too. Like this one is my favorite. I use it all the time. I go through phases of different blushes because I like will fall in love with it and be like, I'm gonna use this every single day, and then I'll use it for like a couple months straight, and then I'll be like, okay, I found a new one that I love now. So the last 2 years I've used Tower 28, and I used to use this bright like pink blush one, and you can see I used a lot of it. And then I found this other one this past winter that I really like, and it's this other shade. So this pink shade that I used to use is the shade Happy Hour, and then this one's the shade After Hours, and I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I really love the Tower 28 blushes because I like being able to like just put it on my finger and just go right into like putting it on my face. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just feel like I have so much more control when I use my fingers than when I use a brush or like something else. So also I feel like the cream blush looks really natural, and it's not like any powder to look kind of like cakey. So I do it in a very specific way when I do my blush. I will do my cheeks first, and then I go for my nose, which I feel like doing the blush over your nose is one of the most important parts, because that's what gives it the look of like you've been out in the sun all day. Because if you think about where you get sunburned, it's usually like your nose and your cheeks first on your face. So I feel like that's what gives it the like very natural but like subtle kind of look of, I've been out in the sun, I've just been tanning, and I look really like cute and glowy, and I have a little bit of a sunburn, but in a cute way. So I go over my cheeks, and I honestly am pretty heavy with my blush because I feel like it kind of fades a little bit throughout the day anyways, and I just want it to look good all day. So I'm kind of heavy with it. I like blush. I know there are some people who are very against using blush at all, like they don't really have it in their routine. To me, that's crazy because I love it so much, but to each their own. And then the second part to your blush that is very important to making it look like more sun-kissed and glowy is putting it underneath your eyes. I try not to have any like concealer like white look underneath my eyes. I do conceal it to cover up any like darkness, but I feel like if I put blush underneath of it, then it gives it like a super natural look to where it looks like I'm really not wearing any makeup. I will like get some on my finger, and then I'll take it underneath my eye, like literally the whole way underneath. I don't do it super intensely. Like I try not to put like too much. I don't want it to look like I have like red under eyes, but I also like that it just like looks more natural. I also bring it pretty high up on my cheekbones. Like I kind of bring it up and blend it out into my hairline up here, and sometimes I just keep going and I just add more and more because I genuinely love blush so much. I don't know. Okay, next we're gonna do eyebrows, and this is, I haven't used this for a super long time because my sister just got it for me for Christmas, and I started using it the other day when my other eyebrow gel went out. This one is the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. Before I just used this CoverGirl one that I got off of Amazon. It's like their Easy Breezy Brow. I don't think it really matters. I just want a good eyebrow gel because I do feel like my eyebrows can make a really big difference in what my face looks like, but I don't want to like color them in because I feel like it's really hard to do your eyebrows without making them look like you really like colored them in, and I'm just not good at that. So this one's really easy. I just brush all my eyebrows up. It gives your makeup like a much more clean look when you do brush your eyebrows up. So I just go through, and I'm like really messy with it. I don't actually know what I'm doing, but I try to make sure that all my eyebrow hairs are kind of like brushed up in the same-ish direction, which doesn't always work. I have like two different eyebrows. Like this one is like so much more arched, and this one is so much more straight, and I can't change it really, but I try to get them to look a little bit more identical when I put my eyebrow gel in. So I think it's funny to look at how different my makeup looks are now that I'm like in my 20s than they were when I was in like high school. I used to fill my eyebrows in like box eyebrows because I thought I had to wear like a bunch of makeup to look good. Like I was so concerned about like looking like Kim Kardashian, which I was never gonna look like Kim Kardashian when I was in like 9th grade. And I also think like a lot of makeup, I don't know if that's just where I'm at in my life, but I feel like it doesn't really suit my face. Like I feel like when I try to put a lot of makeup on, it looks really weird and I don't really look like myself, which is maybe just because I don't wear makeup a lot. So it's like, of course it doesn't look like you don't usually wear makeup, but I feel like it just looks funny. Okay, next we're gonna do a little bit of stuff on my eyes, which I don't do that much because I feel like part of having like the no makeup look is not having any like mascara on. I feel like that very quickly takes your makeup from being like no makeup to makeup. I don't know if that's just me. And I also don't know if it's my eye shape, but I always feel like when I wear mascara, it gets underneath my eyes. Like it just smudges throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, I look like I have like just like dark marks underneath my eyes. So I just don't like wearing mascara, but I still do a little bit of something to my eyes. To keep it like very light and natural, I take my like eyebrow pencil, but it's just the Sephora eyebrow pencil. I feel like you can use any eyebrow pencil. This one is in the shade Taupe, and I use it as like an eyeliner, which is not really meant to be, but like I just put it in the corner of my eyes and give myself a little wing that's very like subtle. Like I don't want it to look like anything much. I'll drag it a little bit on top of my eye as well, just to kind of give myself a little bit more like color on top and a little bit more definition. I also think as I get older, I like realize more and more what looks good on my face, because I used to think like I had to do my makeup the exact same way like everyone else was doing it. I have very like hooded eyelids, and I just feel like it doesn't usually look very good when I try to do like super heavy eye makeup because I don't have much of an eyelid because my eyelids are hooded. So I used to try to do like big wings and like crazy eyeliners and stuff, and it just makes my eyes look smaller, so it doesn't look very good. Now I'm gonna curl my eyelashes, and this is my favorite part of my makeup routine because I feel like it makes my eyelashes look so different. I do get scared every single time I curl my eyelashes because I've seen so many videos lately on TikTok of girls like literally cutting all of their eyelashes off on accident when they're curling their eyelashes, and I don't even know what causes that to happen, but I'm so scared that that's gonna happen to me. It's literally like they'll show a video and it's their entire row of eyelashes, and it's horrifying. But anyways, I feel like that looks so different. Like I feel like this eye looks so much bigger than this eye then. Also, I've really been wanting to get like an eyelash lift and tint. It would be so nice to just have my eyelashes already like lifted up and I wouldn't have to curl them and stuff, and for them to look like I have mascara on, and it would last like a month or two. I really want to try it, but I don't know if it's a good idea, and I don't know like anybody who's done it. So if you've ever had an eyelash lift or tint and you liked it or didn't like it, you should let me know because I really want to go get one done, but I'm scared. Anyways, now onto our lips, which is another favorite part of mine because I feel like right now I look one way, but once I do my lips, I'm gonna look a different way. Like I feel like it adds a lot, which I've said a million times in this makeup look, like it adds a lot, but I feel like every little step just makes it look that much better and better. So the two products that I've been obsessed with using lately are the MAC lip liner in the shade Night Moth, which if you would remember is the one that they used in the Wednesday Addams show, and my mom got it for me after I looked it up and realized which one it was. I was like, I need to try this lip color because I really loved Jenna Ortega's lips in that show. Like I thought her lipstick looked really good. I also have been using the Glossier Balm.com in Hot Cocoa. These two have been my go-to lip products lately, and I just like them like combined together. I feel like the combination looks really good. So you're gonna have to trust the process a little bit on this one because it looks a little funky when I start doing it, but I swear it looks good in the end. So I go through and I line the top of my lips, and it looks really bad. And then I line under here and it looks really bad. But then I go through and I blend it out just with my finger. And I do overline my lips a little bit on the bottom, especially because I feel like it's like easier to do on the bottom without making it so obvious, and I feel like it looks kind of good. And I just clean up any places that like went overboard by a lot. And sometimes I do it multiple times, like I'll reline it a little bit and add a little bit more to the top. Can you even hear what I'm saying? Because I'm like talking like this. And I'll add a little more to the bottom, and then I'll blend that out again. Then I take the Glossier, and I don't use a bunch because I'm not really like a huge lip glossy fan, but I feel like it looks good. And I'll take this and I'll put it over this. I literally have it on my tooth. I love Literally, am I okay? Why is it getting on my teeth? That's never happened in my life before. Anyways, that's weird. I feel like it just looks that much more like put together when you put lip gloss on, and I feel like I look more tan and glowy. But there's one more step. So this is the part I feel like that pulls the look together to give it a very like sun-kissed look. I like to use the same color that I use on my lips on my cheeks a little bit, because I feel like it just makes sense. Like if you had color on your lips, they're gonna be the same color as your cheeks. I take the lip liner again that I just used on my lips, and I draw a little bit of a line over my nose and up into my cheekbone a little bit, and I'll do it over the other nose as well, and then I just blend it out. And I feel like it just adds a little bit more of the like redness, like the blush kind of like sunburnt look. And I take that up into like underneath my eyes as well. I think part of the look is to have it really well blended, because then it just looks like you can't tell what's going on here. You don't know if it's natural, if I put makeup on. I did, but you don't know that, you know? Honestly, by the time I like blend everything out, it's probably like half gone anyways. Like I'm literally just having it all over my fingers. But I don't need to know that. And that is pretty much it. Like I feel like it looks really good and summery, and maybe that's just because that's my own makeup. Of course I'm gonna think it looks good, but I feel like it does. And if it doesn't, don't tell me, because I don't want to know, because I do it every single day. I'm obviously not a makeup guru, but I just feel like this is what I like doing on my own face. And I've had questions before asked about like how to make it look like you're a little bit sunburnt look when I've posted photos, and so I figured I would just show everybody because I don't know, it's fun. I think it's fun. Anyways, that is the video. I hope you guys liked it, and thank you for getting ready with me because I had fun doing this. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video next week. So love you, bye.